Hey Alysse, I'm going to go over the reverse sliding lunges and the forward reverse lunges. When you're doing your lunges, and sometimes with split squats, you're going a little bit too fast. I don't know if this is the cause of any pain you're having here. I think that's likely because some of this is a new movement, especially going in the deep ranges of motion. I think you're feeling it up here, which is your upper quad, but really your rectus femoris is also one of your hip flexors. So I think you're feeling that as you're having to go into a range that's sort of stretching you a little bit. And it's great that you stopped a little early when you're feeling that pain. There's no need to work through a bunch of pain right now. So just go ahead and stop when you're feeling a little bit of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shorten the rep ranges a little bit, and I want you to have a little bit of a tempo. So what I'm seeing in your sliding reverse lunges, you slide and you're sort of dropping. And I don't want to hit my knee too hard because I'm on a hardwood floor. I think you're doing these on carpet, which is allowing you to not sort of feel that pain. So don't slam that knee on the ground. Instead, sort of like kiss the ground with your knee. Don't make out with the ground, okay? So come here, have a tempo, slight touch, come back up. That's going to force you to stabilize with your leg a little bit more, which is why I'm going to decrease the reps just a little bit. So again, come back, touch, and back up. Same thing on the forward. So when you go forward and reverse, slight touch. This requires you to balance here. So see, I'm not landing and then dropping. I'm not landing and then dropping down. So try to control your movement all the way down and up. And yeah, so next I'm only gonna go over three sort of movements: the lunges, your scat push-ups, and I'm gonna briefly go over the wall butt touches and the deadlifts. Scat push-ups or the kneeling scap circles look pretty good, but I think you're missing a lot of your protraction. So I'm seeing a lot of this. So go ahead and slow it down, but I want you to try to get more protraction. Protraction is the shoulders completely forward. So if I was looking at you from the side, or if your husband was looking at you, the goal is to no longer be able to actually see your scaps. You can't see the bone anymore. All you see is this sort of round mountain at the top of your back. And it will help to do the kneeling scap circles with no weight. So first, just be completely upright like this. Full protraction, elevation, retraction, depression, back to protraction. And I think you're missing this protraction piece. So try to completely bring your hands forward, round that upper back, then go through the range. Just like that. Okay, deadlift and wall touches. Your butt touches and deadlifts are looking outstanding. You're actually hinging, which is wonderful. And your back is staying flat. And I love to see that because I didn't do a lot of correcting, as you saw in my video, to tell you, oh no, your back is rounding. Instead, you fix the primary movement, which is the hip hinge, and your back just followed with it. One thing you're not doing is you're not standing all the way up, which is fine, okay? Because you're thinking about other things. You're not thinking about standing all the way up. And you could do 5 times the weight you're doing now, so you're probably not feeling like you've got to stand up. So after you go through that full hinge, you're sort of stopping right here. I want you to finish your deadlift, then completely stand. Be aware that you don't go into lumbar extension or hyperextension. Instead, think of it like someone is pulling a string straight through the head and you just stand tall. You can even squeeze those glutes at the top to make sure you're tall, not like this, not hunched over. Secondly, when you go down, you don't need to lead with your arms. Okay, the dumbbells will naturally move forward. So they'll sort of just be right here, not way forward like this. So as you go down, dumbbells are in each hand. They'll just naturally go right sort of near the knees. And even if you can sort of go all the way to the ground, just go right past the knees, and that is perfect range of motion for now. So again here, that's basically 1 rep. Stand tall. Stand tall. Okay, that's going to be it for this video. You're doing wonderfully. Let me know if you have any questions.